there's a boat in the girl, there's a boat in the harbor. Bimini girl, there's a boat in the harbor. Oh, when we go down to Bimini, Bimini girl, there's a boat in the. Oh, when we go down to Bimini. Oh, when you go down to Bimini, I never take it again till I go down to Bimini. Bimini girl is a boat in the harbor.
His name is Hubby. Hubert. Hubby.
Oh, when you go down to Bimini.
Wow.
Am I still playing? I can do this all night.
Hubby.
Thank you. Thank you.
For playing us into the room. Wow. A big round of applause for Hubby Jenkins, and we will get to hear him soon. Welcome, 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 everyone. Thank you for playing us into the room. That was really beautiful. And welcome everyone to the Carpe Diem Arts Monthly Community Family Sing and Song Fest. Believe it or not, you guys, this is our 21st virtual sing. So beginning on, I guess, March 21st, 2020, when the pandemic first hit, we started bringing together families through this shared experience online. So big thanks to Zoom and Facebook Live, who have helped us be in your living rooms and gather our voices along with these voices of these legendary musicians. So this is really great. Great to be here back on the 21st, and we'll see you again next 21st. We're always in here celebrating Cultural Heritage Month, solstices, equinoxes, and special holidays and birthdays. And just so if anyone is new to the room, we'll be posting lyrics in the chat and artist websites as well, so you can keep up with them and see what they're doing. And this evening, we're celebrating Indigenous Peoples Month, National Adoption Awareness Month, World Freedom, and of course, Thanksgiving. And so be sure to mark your calendars for next month, but we'll get to that later. And now I'd like to take a moment to welcome our hosts for the evening. Our hosts are David and Jenny Heitler-Clevens. Oh, Heitler-Clevens. David and Jenny Heitler-Clevens of Two of a Kind. They are an award-winning musical duo based in Philadelphia, specializing in interactive music for children and families with a social justice focus. Two of a Kind has released 10 CDs and 1 DVD, garnering them over 20 national awards. David and Jenny have written environmental music for kids and are working on a second musical for middle school and adults. And I'll be sure to pop their website into the chat too, so you can see what else they're up to. But for now, let's welcome our wonderful hosts, Two of a Kind's Jenny and David Heitler Clevens.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Katie.
Thanks.
We're very pleased to be here, honored to be hosting. And just to be full disclosure, we actually live just outside of Philadelphia. We live in the Philadelphia area, but we're not within Philadelphia. So we're like 3 blocks from Philadelphia in 2 different directions. But so we're going to be contributing a song, especially in celebration of National Adoption Month. Busy asked us if we had any songs related to adoption. We have a couple, but especially this one.
Yes. So a number of years ago, we were asked to perform at an adoption event, and they wanted to know if we had a song. And they had a special author coming, Karen Halverson Schreck, and she had written this book called Lucy's Family Tree. So we got the book and we wrote a song based on the story of Lucy's family tree. And Lucy was adopted, and she was in, I believe, 4th grade, and was asked by her teacher to draw a family tree. And then she got all upset because she didn't know exactly how she was going to do her family tree. So that's the story in this song.
Now, it does have a chorus, and I don't know if the lyrics have shown up in the chat yet, but feel free to sing. Well, feel free to sing as much of it as you get the hang of, but especially the chorus. Ready?
One day I had an assignment to make a family tree. I had to show the past generations and share my history. I didn't think I could do it. There's so much I don't know. I was adopted when I was a baby, brought here from Mexico.
My tree of life holds my family, from the roots below to the boughs above, growing from the past into the future, surrounding me with love.
I thought that I was so different, and all my friends fit in. Their family trees would all be so normal, but how should I begin? Now I don't usually give up, but I didn't know what to do. I asked my parents to write an excuse, but they challenged me to see this through.
Try it with us. My tree of life holds my family, from the roots below to the boughs above, growing from the past into the future, surrounding me with love.
I started asking my classmates about their families. I realized that everyone's different. There's no one way to be. Some kids have one parent. Some homes are split in 2. I even found that there is another who was adopted too. I can't see my roots, but I know they are there. The sapling grows up from the seed. We don't always stay where we're planted, but we'll grow if we get what we need. I started making my tree of life with paper, glue, and clay. It wouldn't look like anyone else's. I did it my own way. I put my birth parents at my roots, holding me way up high. I put my mom and dad on the branches, helping me grow to the sky.
One last time. My tree of life holds my family, from the roots below to the boughs above, growing from the past into the future, surrounding me with love, surrounding me with love.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank
So I know it's a relatively long song with not enough chances for you to sing, but hopefully you were starting to get the hang of it by the end. All right, well, we have the pleasure next to introduce Thea Hopkins, who we were really enjoying hearing during the sound check. And I'll just say a little bit about her before you get to hear her. Performing songwriter Thea Hopkins describes her music as Red Roots Americana. Her 2018 EP, Love Come Down, was nominated for a 2019 Indigenous Music Award in the folk category. A member of the I should have asked her how to pronounce these things.
Akina Wampanoag.
Thank you. Akina Wampanoag tribe of Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. Thea was selected by the Western Arts Alliance as a 2019 Native Launchpad Artist. Thea's 2019 performances included the Kennedy Center in D.C., the Summertime Americana Festival in UK. The Washington Post called her a standout writer. Her song, Jesus is on the Wire, was recorded by Peter, Paul, and Mary in 2004 and in 2010 with the Prague Symphony Orchestra. So you can find out more about her at theahopkins.com. Let's give a big, warm Carpe Diem welcome to Thea Hopkins.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here tonight and to see everybody. And in honor of Native American Heritage Month in my Aquina Wampanoag family, I'm going to do a song that I wrote. It's called Tamsin Weeks, and it's a song that I wrote about my great-great-aunt. She was an Aquina Wampanoag medicine woman, and she was renowned throughout New England for her remedies and for her cures. People would come to the island and seek her out. This is for you, Tamsin. Tamsin Weeks walks alone, gathering leaves and twigs. She'll dry them in the sun as the daybirds sing. Tamsin Weeks, fevered brows, broken hearts. Tamsin Weeks knows what you need when life falls apart. Have a sip of her brew, ghost tea it is called. Sweet fern milk not quite burned, it'll turn your troubles round. Tamsin Weeks, fevered brows, broken hearts. Tamsin Weeks knows what you need when life falls apart. Wampanoag who knows the earth and its healing ways, secrets passed down to her from Indian yesterdays. Tamsin Weeks
Wonderful, Thea. And
Oh,
before you
thanks.
go anywhere, could you tell us a little bit about some background for that song?
Sure. Well, I've been writing songs that are about my tribe, the Quinawampanoag of Martha's Vineyard, and so I had wanted to write a song which honored one of my relatives because I had heard about her. So I looked her up in the history books, and that that's how that song came to be. And it's absolutely true. The second verse is one of her recipes, um, called ghost tea, and it's an actual recipe. I haven't tried it, but I've heard that it works. And people would come from all over New England to find her because she was really known for her medicinal herbs and remedies, and as it's called, holistic medicine these days, so homeopathic. And so I wanted to write that song about her. I didn't know her obviously, but I had heard about her from my relatives too. So.
Very cool. I love that haunting kind of funky beat to that too.
Ah, thank you.
Really
Well, I'm
nice.
trying to incorporate a little bit of a percussive sound in there. Yeah.
Excellent. Do you have anything coming up that you want people to know about?
Well, I have in January, I'll be playing, if you're in Watertown, Massachusetts. I'm scheduled to play at the Watertown Public Library January 9th, and assuming that things will be happening as they're right now scheduled to be, I'll be playing there. And I'll also be doing an online concert in February, American Folk Art Museum, which is based in New York. And so I have some things coming up, and I'll be traveling later in the new year. So I'm looking forward to touring, fingers crossed, and getting out there again. And I will be scheduling a few online shows too. So I just want to say it's wonderful to hear your song and to meet you tonight. So thank you.
Thank you.
Likewise, yeah.
Great.
And just a note to people who are doing the tech for Carpe Diem. I don't know if you're switching back and forth. I kept seeing us most of the time when we were talking to Thea, so I don't know if somebody can make that happen a little bit. But anyway, so we're going to move on to, a lot of the other performers tonight or song leaders tonight are people who are new to us, which is a real pleasure. But the next duo are some people we've known for a really long time.
Yes, in fact, we were at a People's Music Network when I gave birth to my twins, and we have this poster that's signed by all of these different people that were there when we weren't there. Obviously, we were in the hospital. And Terry and Greg are on that poster, so we see their names a lot.
A year later, we framed that handwritten thing and have it above our piano, and it reminds us of that.
Anyway, so I am happy to introduce Magpie. With a career that has spanned more than 48 years together, Terry Leonino and Greg Artzner have traveled the globe, bringing their unique sound and breathtaking versatility to audiences everywhere. Magpie covers a lot of musical ground too, from their stirring original compositions to traditional songs to vintage blues, swing, and country to folk classics to contemporary. With their powerful voices and harmonies and their excellent instrumental arrangements, their sound is much bigger than just two people. Award-winning recordings, artists, singers, songwriters, instrumentalists, music historians, playwrights, actors, and social activists, Terry and Greg are proud to be, as Pete Seeger said of them, more links in the chain, dedicating their lives and music to help leave this world a better place. So welcome, Greg and Terry.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you
David.
so much.
And thank you, Carpe Diem. We're really pleased to be here with you all this evening. We're going to do a song that touches on Native Heritage Month as well as Thanksgiving, mostly because this is a song that kind of deals with the grateful tradition of the Sioux Nations. The Lakota and Dakota. We spent a fair amount of time with the Dakotas in the early 90s. And so this is a song that's based on the idea of the medicine wheel, which is Changleshka Wakan, the sacred medicine wheel, the sacred hoop, which marks the four directions, and each of the verses is a meditation on some aspect of that direction. Starts with the east, and then it goes to the south, the west, and the north. And it's a chorus. Refrain too.
We wrote this in 1991, and it's been sung by lots of school children as well as adults. And we do a lot of our activist work with many First Nation tribes. Most recently with Winona LeDuc to help stop the Enbridge number 3 pipeline. But this song is just a reflection, a meditation, and we hope you'll sing along. John Glash Gawakan, Ochokawakan. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the land we walk upon. John Glash Gawakan, Ochokawakan. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the land we walk upon. The dawning to greet the morning light, raise our voice in thanks for passage through another night, grateful for the blessings of another day. We all will say John Glash Gawakan, Ochokawakan. Mother Earth, for the land we walk upon. John Glash Gawakan, Ochokawakan. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the land we walk upon. With the grandfather on high, southern breeze will blow, reminding all us children of the need to learn and grow. Grateful for the blessings of another day, we all will say John Glash Gawakan, Ochokawakan. Thank you, Mother Earth, all around us, like the Apache's tear. As we look within, we see so many things come clear. Grateful for the blessings of another day, we all will say John Glash Gawakan, Ochokawakan. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the land we walk upon. John Glash Gawakan, Ochokawakan. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the land we walk upon. When the great bear rides on high, the northern winds do blow, we'll tell the people stories till the springtime melts the snow. Grateful for the blessings of another year, we all will hear John Glash Gawakan, Ochokawakan. Thank you, Mother
Greg and Terry.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. So I wanted to ask you, there's so much to be down about these days. And as role models to us, both in your music and also in your activism, I just wonder if you have anything you want to say about how you keep hope alive for yourself so that you can bring it to the rest of us.
Well,
It's a challenge, let me say, right off the bat. It is a challenge.
but we are surrounded with incredible people that continue to inspire us, like Winona LaDuke, who we just worked with on this closing of the Enbridge pipeline number 3. And you should really, we have a link, we'll send it to Katie, but you can listen to her speak about the earth in a way that a lot of people need to hear.
Yeah,
and she gives all kinds of personal ways that we each individually can do something.
sort of inspires you to get off your butt and do something.
Right.
Yeah.
But
it is tough. There are lots and lots of challenges these days. I mean, things are just, it seems as if things are just going awry every time you turn around, and justice not being served. And I don't know, you just got to keep on keeping on, I think, is basically what it comes down to. We get up every morning, we look out the window, and we say, this is a beautiful earth, this is a beautiful world, this is a beautiful nation, this is a beautiful people, and we've got to just do what we can to help it survive.
And
sing,
children.
singing, if we can do it with singing, though.
But like you guys, we work with a lot of children. We just wrote a song about a monarch with K through 8th grade in Frederick, Maryland.
Monarch butterfly.
Yeah, monarch butterfly.
Yeah.
That's disappearing because of the habitat corridors disappearing.
There you go. The kids.
And the kids give you the hope.
Kids, they get, yeah. And at the same time that's true, you kind of, in a sense, feel as if our generation and our parents' generation, we've kind of failed them. We've really messed up. And but we have a lot to account for, but we have to continue to inspire them, or attempt to inspire them and encourage them to carry on and right the wrongs that we haven't been able to right.
So from seeds to sage, from the young to the old, we need to listen to each other and hear what we can do.
So true. And we are, of course, like you, inspired by kids themselves and how much they are wrestling with big issues, and it is inspiring to see that work that comes from the young. And so thank you so much, Greg and Terry. And anything else that you want to tell us that's coming up for you?
Yeah, Busboy and Poets, we're doing a special concert with readings from the reprint of the book Freedom is a Constant Struggle by our friend Susie Ehrenridge. And it's on the first Sunday in December. I think it's December 5th. And again, we can send you information about it. But it's a very powerful book, and we're so thankful that they're reprinting it. It's used in colleges and places all over to teach civil rights. It has the stories from Medgar Evers' wife, Merle, and Emmett Till's mother in this book, so that you hear perspectives that you might not have heard if it weren't for this work.
The book itself is actually a focus on Mississippi Freedom Summer, the 1964 voter registration drive, and on everything that led up to it and everything that came out of it. It's a huge compendium on that particular moment in civil rights history. It's really pretty amazing. And we're going to be doing songs in between the readings. It's going to be in a virtual format, but sponsored by Busboys and Poets. And
Susie Ehrenrich's friend, who's an author, is going to be reading about the cold cases that we still have to resolve, that are not resolved yet, along those lines.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to turn next to Anais Azul. Peruvian immigrant Anais Azul, they, them pronouns, is a California-based singer-songwriter, composer, and teaching artist. Described as, quote, stunningly honest and vulnerable, unquote, their artistry engages with music as a tool for community building, cross-genre collaboration, and collective healing. Anais writes bilingual songs that are in conversation with looped vocal harmonies, classical melodies, and Latin American singer-songwriter traditions. So let's please welcome them. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay, great. Let me know if you can't and I can adjust things. So really excited to be back with y'all. This is my third time in a Zoom room with Carpe Diem, so I'm really honored that I keep getting welcomed back into this really lovely and joyful community. The song I have to share today is called "I Have Opened My Eyes," and it is, on the theme of gratitude. This song is really about gratitude for change, and I'm really thinking of the first song that y'all, as the hosts, presented. That is ultimately about growing, right? The like, oh, I feel my roots growing. I feel like the growth and transformation, whether that means, finding more about your lineage and where you come from, or whether that is just like who you are as a being every day evolving. So this song is about waking up to those changes that you want to make for yourself. And maybe it's you witness a friend waking up to those changes that they want to make, and the beauty and the honor of like witnessing that awakening. So I'll go through the chorus first with y'all so that you can review it, because it's a little wordy, but I believe in us because it's a little, I think it has a bouncy melody to it. So when the lyrics pop up, they will say, "So I'm changing and I'm growing. I have opened my eyes. Now I know where I'm going." So let's practice singing it first. Here we go. So it'll be, "So I'm changing and I'm growing. I have opened my eyes. Now I know where I'm going. So I'm changing and I'm growing. I have opened my eyes. Now I know where I'm going." Okay, so we'll be ready to do that when the time comes. Okay, when the chorus comes. Awesome. So here we go. I know you know you're trapped. This here's not an attack. I just wanna let you know your heart is not alone. I have a lot of traumas I don't wanna keep. I know my lived experience is not so unique. So as I share my hurt, my pain, the way that folks have pulled me in directions I don't want to go, but now I know me, so I won't put up with the stillness. It's not the kind that gives me peace. And I know that this life is not a breeze, so I've gotta change and be the breeze I wanna see. So I'm changing and I'm growing. I have opened my eyes. Now I know where I'm going. So I'm changing and I'm growing. I have opened my eyes. Now I know where I'm going. I have opened my eyes. Now I know where I'm going. I have opened my eyes. Now I know where I'm going. Cambiar no es fácil. Hay cosas que se heredan en idiomas ancestrales. Cambiar no es fácil. Hay cosas que nunca jamás aprendiste a decir, y ahora tocará decirlas todas bien claritas, a pesar de que no sepas qué cositas son. Cantando está mi alma y cantando vivo. Cantando ya no sufro, cantando me libero. Así que cambio y crezco. He abierto mis ojos, sé a dónde voy. Estoy cambiando, estoy creciendo. He abierto mis ojos, sé a dónde voy. I have opened my eyes, now I know where I'm going. I have opened my eyes, now I know where I'm going. And we can sing this part together really nice and simple. It's I have opened my eyes. I have opened my eyes. Two more times. I have opened my eyes. I have opened my eyes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I just realized I totally ate like a whole verse from the song, but it's fine. There's actually a recording of the song with that verse that I think I sent to Katie to post up there if you want to hear the song again. It's a version with my oboist friend and my violinist friend that are accompanying me on the song, and they also accompany me with beautiful vocal harmonies. So you can go check that out and hear the full song with that arrangement.
Beautiful.
That's really nice. So, I know like a lot of people have used music through this whole time to just help us get through things. Maybe you can talk a little bit about how music has helped you navigate some of life's difficulties.
Yeah. I mean, I think before pandemic, it was always like a tool. Like something I say a lot is like puns are a byproduct of my existence, and then songwriting is like a survival thing. Like if I exist, therefore I write songs. It's like I need to. I feel like it helps me process whatever I'm experiencing. It also helps me. It's like a photograph in a way, right? A photograph of like an emotion that I'm experiencing in that moment, like a timestamp. And what is really beautiful is I haven't played this song in a long time, maybe even more than a year. And it just feels really awesome to be able to revisit the song and feel the new ways in which those same words resonate with me. And yeah, I guess it really helps me process my emotions. Like therapy is great, and that I'm like very much pro that. And additionally, I think creatively, it's something I just feel like I need to do. It just like comes out of me. It's like I just need to do. If I didn't do it, I don't think I would feel well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's something that I just think that creativity, in whatever form it takes for different people, is so important and just really helps us connect with ourselves and connect with others. So do you have anything coming up that you want to share?
I'm really happy to say, and I want to give a shout out and thank you to those people who saw me not too long ago, and showed up to my live stream performance yesterday. I had like a culminating live stream performance of my study so far. Right now I'm getting my master's at Cal Arts here in California, and so I did a live stream performance on my loop pedal. Really different kind of vibe, but it's still up there, so you can check it out on my YouTube channel, which you can access through my website. I put it under the live performance category. It's the whole recording of the performance, which is about a 50-minute performance, is on there, so you can check that out now. Upcoming, I will be in Oakland at the Oakland Museum. I'll be performing, I believe, around noon on December 4th, I believe. Yeah, at noon on December 4th, which is a Saturday. I'll be at the Oakland Museum. So for folks that are in the Bay Area, if you want to come say hi, it's like a launch party for this new tarot deck that is actually my dad had curated, and it's called Tarot in Pandemic and Revolution. So it's really about the grand uprising and the reckoning with racism in this country, and it's about the importance of healthcare workers. It's just like a very activist tarot deck that has a lot of poetry instilled in it, and it's all made by artists in the Bay Area. So I will be presenting some music there, since I participated writing some of the descriptions for the tarot deck. So if you're in the Bay Area, you're welcome to be there, and if not, catch me online. Thank you so much for this space. Thank you for the invitation.
Excellent. Thanks so much.
All right, so next up is Linda Harris and Felipe Pacanella. Pacanella.
Pacanella, I think.
Pacanella.
Yeah.
There we go. So Felipe Pacanella is a multi-instrumentalist, singer, songwriter. And Linda Harris is an inspiring classical pianist, singer, and songwriter. And the two met in 2018 and have written and produced 13 original tunes available on all media platforms. Linda, Felipe, and his band Light Switch have performed live, delighting their audiences with genres from classical jazz, Latin American, contemporary, gospel, and soul flavor in many venues and festivals throughout the DMV.
All right, let's please welcome them.
Woo! Thank you.
Hello, thank you for having us.
Yes, how's everyone? You know, one thing I neglected, and I don't know how I could possibly, but I am the director of the Harriet Tubman Museum in Cambridge, Maryland. And it's something that came just a year ago. And when Busy contacted me and we talked about songs, I figured we'd pick something easy that everyone could follow. But as I think about this song, This Little Light of Mine was written in 1920. We're not sure by who. It was a gospel song and has been used through the years by many civil rights activists. So I think it's very appropriate for what we're trying to convey in the sort of dark times that we're in. We want to shine our light. So please join us. I'm sure everybody knows this song. There are various verses, and I'm just going to sing. I think we've posted some of the verses. So please sing along with us. It's quite uplifting. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna take this light around the world. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna take this light around the world. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna take this light around the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Wonderful. Love that song. So I'm kind of curious to hear a little bit more about the Harriet Tubman Museum. You kind of mentioned that.
Well, you know, it's so interesting. I am not a historian, but in 2020, I got so depressed, as we all did, locked up, couldn't see my family, couldn't get toilet paper. So my dad gave me a book about Harriet Tubman when I was 10 years old, and I still have it. And one night I read it. I was watching the coverage of George Floyd, and it got me so sad. And I felt that my freedoms had been taken away. So I read the book, little children's book. The next day I drove to Cambridge, met with a bunch of historians, ended up walking the Underground Railroad. I walked from Cambridge to Philadelphia to find my freedom. And the museum was so impressed with that they asked me to come and join them. So I've been there now a year, have done two more walks along the Underground Railroad, and I lead them. And Philippe, he's not saying anything. Please say something.
Something.
Yeah, so since being at the museum, we've started something called Jazz at the Mural. I'm trying to do everything I can to bring awareness to Harriet Tubman's greatness, her story. It's an American story that we all should embrace. So I have music programs. Philippe comes and plays with the Light Switch Band. We have guest artists, and it's just been an amazing experience. So I'm just delighted.
Yeah, tons of fun.
Yeah, we're having lots of fun.
Fantastic. And is there something else that you'd like to tell us that's coming up for you?
Oh, sure. So we're going to, Philippe and I and the Light Switch Band, we're going to do the Mid-Atlantic Jazz Festival in February. Right. In January, I did the Panama Jazz Festival last January, just before we knew about COVID. And so we kind of got the festival and we got through it. So I've been invited back, and I'm going in January. So I'm very excited about that. Coupled with we're doing in Cambridge at the museum, the Harriet Tubman Museum and Educational Center, we do Jazz at the Mural every second Saturday, and I invite artists. So we're having a great time. And thank you for asking and letting me talk about that.
Thank you for that wonderful jazzy, gospel-y performance of this little light. That was beautiful.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So great to meet all these wonderful musicians tonight. And I know some of you already knew them, but we're getting to meet lots of new people. It's wonderful. All right, so our final performer before we have a little birthday celebration, you got to hear a little bit of him at the very beginning, if you were here at the very beginning, playing some beautiful guitar music for us. Hubby Jenkins is a talented multi-instrumentalist who endeavors to share his love and knowledge of old-time American music. Born and raised in Brooklyn, he delved into his Southern roots, following the thread of African-American history that wove itself through America's traditional music forms. As an integral member of the Carolina Chocolate Drops and later Rhiannon Giddens Band, Hubby has performed at festivals and venues around the world, earning himself both Grammy and Americana Award nominations. Today, he spreads his knowledge and love of old-time American music through his dynamic solo performances and engaging workshops. So let's welcome Hubby Jenkins. Woo!
Yeah, thanks for having me. And Linda and Philippe and I were on the same wavelength. I also dug into the civil rights, and everyone who knows me knows that I've been obsessed with spirituals and gospel music for a very long time. This Little Light of Mine, I almost was about to do that song. I'm glad I did not, but I chose Up Above My Head. So we're doing Up Above My Head, which is an old song, another unknown poet who crafted it. Sister Rosetta Tharpe and Marie Knight made it super popular. And I forget her name. I believe her name was Bernice something or the other. Brought it to a singing convention in Atlanta in 1964, and it became popular in the civil rights movement. So, call and response: up above my head, and you say up above my head, and I say I see freedom in the air, and then you say I see freedom in the air, and then I'll say up above my head, and you say up above my head. Don't fight it, we're gonna feel it. And in the last line, we all sing it together. I really do believe, I really do believe, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Don't fight it, we're gonna feel it. Up above my head, I see freedom in the air. Up above my head, how I see freedom in the air. Up above my head, I see freedom in the air. And I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Up above my head, I hear singing in the air. Up above my head, oh, I hear singing in the air. Up above my head, oh Lord, I hear singing in the air. And I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Up above my head, justice, oh Lord, I see justice in the air. Up above my head, oh Oh, I see justice in the air, up above my head, up above my head. Oh, I see justice in the air, and I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. And I tried something like that. I go right, and you go up above my head. I hear prayer in the air. Up above my head, I hear praying in the air. Up above my head, Lord, I hear praying in the air. And I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. If my mother won't go, I'm gonna go anyhow. If my mother won't go, I'm gonna go anyhow. If my mother won't go, I'm gonna go anyhow. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. If you can't go, let the children go. If you can't go, let the children go. If you can't go, let the children go. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. If my brother won't go, don't let him hinder me. If my brother won't go,
if my brother
won't let him hinder me. If my brother won't go, I won't let it hinder me. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. One more time. Up above my head, I see freedom in the air. Up above my head, I see freedom in the air. Up above my head, I see freedom in the air. And I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. I believe there's a heaven somewhere. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Woo! Another great jazzy, gospel-y performance of an old song. That was beautiful. So, I noticed as I was reading your bio, your work with Rhiannon Giddens, and Jenny and I actually have a teeny connection to her because we met at the same school she went to, which is Oberlin College out in Ohio. We weren't there at the same time as her, but
yeah.
So it's very cool. So
yeah,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I go? Oh, you go.
You go.
I was just gonna say, yeah, whatever. Like I played with Rhiannon for mad long, Carolina Chocolate Drops and the solo stuff, and the big connection was, I grew up like a black kid in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and then like I got into country blues and the banjo, and I thought I was the only black person who knew what a banjo was, and then to join a band and like have this mission of just spreading the word about black people and the goodness of black people and the existence of American music is because of black people. I don't know, it's a good thing,
Very cool.
That's all.
Excellent. Yeah. And so anything coming up with you that we should know about?
Boy, it's slow, man. It's slow pickings with this COVID business. I actually got COVID. I had to cancel a bunch of stuff, so that was fun. It's November. In December, I'm going to be in Portsmouth, Rhode Island for a gig. And then I had to move some stuff to January. I don't remember what days that they were. And then in February, if everything happens properly, I will be in South Africa for 3 weeks filming some stuff with musicians. And then at the end, I'll be in the West Coast. I think I'll fly from like South Africa to the West Coast, like around Washington, so you can look for me over there. And I do stuff online randomly. I like to read Choose Your Own Adventure books, and both of my moms usually show up for that. So if you ever see me reading a Choose Your Own Adventure and you have questions about my youth, my parents love to gab. So also the books are fun. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we're so glad that you did not have to cancel tonight and that you're feeling well enough. I'm glad you had the vaccine so that when you got COVID, it wasn't too bad, right?
No, it's mostly just laying on the couch going, I need more. Yeah, thanks for having me. Honored to be, with great musicians and people who are, I don't know, just good on their instruments and good in their hearts and brains, and it's wonderful. So thank you very much.
Yeah, well, that's kind of reminds me of the answer that Greg and Terry gave when we were asking how we keep hope. Part of it is, being surrounded by all of you folks who are doing such wonderful work, both musically and socially. And, that's how we keep each other's spirits up, right?
Yeah, and I definitely need it. I think that I definitely need it. And I think that I'm relishing, I've learned to enjoy my anger and that as well. This known as a destructive force or whatever you want to call it, but I don't know, I felt like I could hone it. I'll just say quickly, because I know we're running out of time, but during the shutdowns, there are these almond cookies that I really love that I buy from this grocery store in Chinatown. I just love these almond cookies, and during the shutdowns, I ran out of the almond cookies. I was just like, I got to go out and get more almond cookies. Like, I got to risk this COVID for more of these almond cookies. And then I realized that, I had not been to a single rally, I'd not been to a single protest, but I was ready to go and, die for, these almond cookies. And, I was mad at myself and, mad at other things and, consumerism and the wrapper. And I just got mad and just, left and went out and was with people and marched and used that. So I don't know what my point is. Yes, community and togetherness and all that kind of stuff, but also just it's all right to be angry and, at the system and the nation and yourself and other things, as long as you can hone it. Exactly. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I wondered if you said to yourself when you were trying to get those almond cookies, "This is nuts."
Oh, David.
Well, I was being helpful, so I had to get something in. I am infamous, actually, for bad dad jokes and puns. So I think I need to turn it over to Katie, because I think she's going to introduce the next bit. So take it away, Katie.
Well, what a night. This has been really, really nice. David and Jenny, you guys are great hosts. Hubby, I'm so glad you're okay. Oh my goodness. And that you were able to perform with us. That feels really special. And I'm glad you took care of yourself and that you're here. And it's time to celebrate some birthdays. We have a lot of birthday people in the room here. We have Stu Hickman is in the room with us today. Happy birthday. Gwen, Mabel, Alex's family is here. Elaine is here. My Aunt Kathy is here. Dan Zanes is here. I see you. Diane Harrison is here. And Barbara is also here somewhere in the room. And there are also some secret birthday celebrants in the room as well, like my wonderful roommate. So happy birthday to everyone. And David and Jenny are going to be playing a wonderful song along with it. You guys will be playing Cut the Cake, right? Which was, So I'll let you guys get started with the beautiful song. I loved hearing it in the sound check. And then I'll share my screen and we can watch and listen together.
Great. Yeah, so we'll just do a chorus of it before the slideshow gets going. And this is a wonderful song by Tina Liza Jones. And we want to make sure that people know it's by her because a lot of people learned this song from John McCutcheon. We learned it from him too. He spread it around. But I think it's important that we know the person who actually wrote the song. And then in this case, it's Tina Liza Jones. And so if you don't know this song, you can sing the chorus very easily, but even before you learn the whole chorus, you can at least sing "Happy Birthday to You." So everybody try that. Please stay muted while you do, but "Happy Birthday to you. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out of those baby ways. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday, wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. So I think you probably got the hang of it. You'll get more chances. We're gonna let second grade out early today, which made little Mikey kinda blue. You see, he just turned 7 years old that day, and he thought he'd get a party at school. He walks back home and he's taking off his guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jump up and they holler real hard. Happy birthday to you. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out of those baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 7
7th birthday. 7th birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Mike's 22 now and he's working for his pop, and his head's filled with business through and through. Well, they were putting in a whole new system at the shop, and he forgot he had a birthday due. He walks back home and he's taking off his guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jump up and they holler real hard. Happy birthday to you. Sing it with us. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out of your baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 22nd birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Now there's old man Michael in his rocking chair, admiring the view. He's still got all his teeth and he's still got all his hair. And today he's 92. He turns in his seat and he's taking off his guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jump up and they holler real hard. Happy birthday to you. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out of your baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 92nd birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Now, we were told the slideshow is kind of long, so we might have to do the song 2 times through. I hope you won't mind hearing it again. Maybe it'll give you a better chance to do some more singing and some more harmonies on the chorus. We're gonna let 2nd grade out early today, which made little Mikey kinda blue. You see, he just turned 7 years old that day, and he thought he'd get a party at school. He walks back home and he's taking off his guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jump up and they holler real hard. Happy birthday to you. Sing it with us. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out of those baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 7th birthday. 7th birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Mike's 22 now and he's working for his pop, and his head's filled with business through and through. They were putting in a whole new system at the shop, and he forgot he had a birthday due. He walks back home and he's taking off his guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jump up and they holler real hard. Happy birthday to you. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out of your baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 22nd birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Now there's old man Michael in his rocking chair, admiring the view. He's still got all his teeth and he's still got all his hair. And today he's 92. He turns in his seat and he's taking off his guard. There's chairs and tables all over the yard, and his friends jump up and they holler real hard. Happy birthday to you. One more time. It makes me think of the good old days. Happy birthday to you. You sure grew out of your baby ways. Happy birthday to you. 92nd birthday, we wish you many more. Health and wealth and friends by the score. Cut the cake and let's eat some more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Let's have a cheer for everybody's birthdays. Woo!
Happy birthday, everybody. That was so fun. That was hard to keep up with. I'm going to have to learn that one.
That might be the longest we've ever sung that song.
I think so.
We thought it out. We should have written more verses for different ages that would get some more in between 7, 22, and 92, but we didn't really.
There's not really much in between going on. You guys hit all the good ones. So what are you guys doing? Do you have any shows coming up? What are you guys doing?
Well, most of our shows recently have been virtual, online ones, and
we have one on next Sunday. We're going to be accompanying a bandmate of ours who just released a new recording.
Right, an instrumental recording. So his name is Justin Soloninka. We have another group besides Two of a Kind called Acoustic Blender, and that is we're joining him at Godfrey Daniels up in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Actually, the big news for us is that we're in the midst of writing a musical, which you mentioned, Katie, in your introduction to us. It's a musical more for adults and as young as middle school, basically, and it's a true story about a woman that we know who was a hidden child in France during World War II. As a young Jewish girl, she had to hide, sort of similar to Anne Frank, but she survived, and so did her parents. And so it's a little bit more of a story, a little bit more of an uplifting story, and a lot about allies and people who put their lives at risk to save them in southern France. And so we're actually going to have a table reading of this musical that we're writing in December. So we're really excited about that, and it's sort of progressing along. It's still a work in progress, but we've been working on it for a couple years now, and it's getting closer.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, I just dropped your link into the chat. Can people learn more about the show at your website, or is there somewhere else I should be directed?
We actually have a special website. So our website is twofofakind.com, like you just put, but we also have a new website that is hiddenthemusical.com, because the musical is called Hidden. So if you did, hiddenthemusical.com, you'd find the little bit that we've put up there so far about there.
We'll be putting more stuff up
very soon. Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for hosting tonight. And happy birthday, everybody. All the November people out there. You guys are writing a lot of sweet things in the chat to each other. Yeah, it's really great. You guys, this is the end of our show. I think we got to the end. And now it's time to say thank you to you guys and to all of the performers. Busy, I know you like to unmute everyone, so let's get that unmuting checked. And big thank you to everyone that sponsored the show, Arts and Humanities Council of Montgomery County, and more. And yeah, everyone can unmute and say thanks and goodbye to
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Birthday, all you November
Hello
birthdays.
to all the numerous folks I know and know me. Wonderful to see you. Only in a wreck.
Happy birthday, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thanksgiving. Lovely performances.
Love you all.
Happy
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Jenkins.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Hello, Mary.
Hey, Dan and Claudia. So great to see you. Happy birthday.
Hi, Claudia. Happy birthday, man.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Kevin, where's Kevin?
Hi, Del.
Hi.
So great to see everyone. Thank you very much for coming tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of our marvelous performers.
Great.
Thank you. Wonderful as always.
Thank you, everyone.
Very nice. Wonderful. Thank
Mark
you,
your calendars for
everyone.
December 21, and we also have a great family performance on December 2nd that will feature Claudia and Dan Zanes.
Yay, Claudia.
Lilo Gonzalez.
Oh, and Lilo.
Uncle Devin and Monique Mesfin and the wonderful Love Bugs. So we'll
great.
send more
Great.
information about that soon.
Somebody put in a plug for the daily other than me,
And
because
the daily antidote of song, Kevin, every day, 12 noon. Yeah.
I can always do
time.
it. Somebody else should do it.
CarpeDiemArts.org. You can find information about all of these things, and we will be so happy to see you. Have a wonderful evening and happy Thanksgiving. Be there.
Thank you so much for having us.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Point out that Aloysius isn't driving.
Bye.
Not driving.